Happy Sunday, everybody. Make sure my volume is on. I hope it's on. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Don't. We was dancing over here. Oh, goodness. Hey, Marty Bell. Hey, Denny Benani, Margaret, Mary Webb, Kathy R. Everybody's getting cooler weather. Isn't it great? Great. It's great. It's great. Rosie is here. Annie is here. Sandy Michaels. Victoria is a lurker. Frenchie came in earlier. Who did I miss? I'm getting there. I had gone up to see everybody. I got to go back to the bottom. And Cheryl is here, y'all. Look. We've been talking about canning and stuff. Cheryl would love to talk about that. Hi, Mary and Maribel. Did you get a new picture, Maribel? That looks new. I think it is. It looks good. Uh-oh, my chat just blinked on me. Lorna's here. Oh, wow. Everybody's talking. Laura's here. Hey, Laura. Joan's here. Okay. Hey, Joan. I don't see. There she is. Oh, the gang's all here. I love it. Yep. Flashy's here. Okay. Let's get y'all stamped in. Here's Bree. She's hanging in the bushes for a bit. Okay. Yes, tomorrow is tomorrow Thanksgiving or is it today? It is it's the Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. So happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends. Absolutely. Stamp them in, bud. They are stamped in. Awesome. What are you guys sipping on? And what are you guys working on? I got my Texas cup and my coffee. It is regular coffee with French vanilla creamer. And then I got my water in my other cup with all my stickers. Got all my stickers on there. Chelsea's here. Hi, Chelsea. I love you, honey. Hey, Frozen. Come on in. Danina's here. Speaking of my Canadian friends, yes, happy Thanksgiving. I know we have several. Hi, Christy. Ah, it's good to see you. She's drinking tea. Awesome. Ah, bits and bobs. Okay. You know I like the scrappy stuff. I really do. Just water. Okay. Chelsea bringing in the sweet tea. You know she's always going to be bringing in the sweet tea. What kind of coffee is Danny having? What did I miss? What kind of coffee is she having? Caramel apple. Does sound good. And working on a Bago Day cardigan. Awesome. I still want to make that cardigan. I have the pattern. I just haven't done it yet. I cut my hair. because I was just feeling kind of icky. You can't hear me, Beaten Mama? I'm sorry. You might have to go out and come back in. I don't know, is anybody else having that problem? Because I've got it turned all the way up. Let me know. Hi, Sally Birch. Christine's in the house. I know. I heard about your accident, girl. So glad you are okay. So glad you're okay. Yeah, Beating Mama, try to go out and come back in, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I do have the air conditioners on, but it was so nice this morning. It was in the 60s when we got up this morning. We've actually been opening the front and back door and airing the house out just a little bit, you know. It's been kind of nice. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I really don't. Check to make sure if you're on your phone, check to make sure it's turned up. So I just wanted to come on and give you guys some updates. I know it's been a while since I've been here, all that good stuff. I'm not going to show you everything that I have been working on because I have a podcast that I have already filmed. And so in the podcast, I tell you all the stuff that I have worked on. I'm telling you all the stuff and showing you all the stuff that I have bought, and then giving you life updates and all that good stuff. So that'll be coming out on Tuesday. And then we're going to be doing our crime stuff on Friday. San Diego's still hot? Yeah, Mahala, yes. Oh, hugs to you too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do cut my own hair. Yes, I do. I use a number 4 on the bottom, and then I just hold it up. Y'all are gonna laugh at the way I cut my own hair. I listen. I have to take the glasses off to cut my hair. So if I was going to hold it up and do the whole like this thing, I have cut my fingers way too many times. So I have developed a method that works quite well for me. And here's how it goes: you pull it up one section at a time, and you twist it like that, and then you hold the scissors on there and you whack it. It's a wacky haircut. Hold it up and whack it off. That's how I do the whole thing. The whole thing, except for the bottom. That's okay. Yeah, I thank you so much to any of my lurkers who are here. I'm so glad you are here to watch. And hi, Lori. Okay, she's eating dinner. I guess we should ask Lori what we're having for dinner. This is always her dinner time. Leftover lemon chicken with roasted potatoes and a fresh cucumber salad. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Well, I'm very lucky that I can do that with my hair because it's quite thick, and it also is natural curly. So I don't cut this in here. This is a cowlick. That's a natural cowlick for me. This is just how my hair falls. So I'm very, very blessed. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, happy Sunday. Oh, Donna's here. Yay. I'm so glad you're here, Donna. I know that sounds really good. I'm going to be eating more. Okay, we're going to get into all the health stuff here in a little bit because I know someone has asked about my health. I will be talking about that, but I really want to, right up front, I'm going to be just as upfront with y'all as I can possibly be. I ain't doing all that great. I need to get my head straight, y'all. I feeling a lot of pressure with all the stuff going on with Dad. And all the stuff that has hit me, with the AFib and all that stuff. So I feel like that's taking a toll a little bit on me because, yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're catching me. I shouted you guys out yesterday, Donna, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just a funky time or what. It worked great for me. Yeah, McCallick. McCallick. I had to divert for a minute there. Okay. Here is the plan. I'm not stopping my channel. Okay. Hey, Hope. How are you today? So good to see you. Hope Mahoney's here, y'all. That's awesome. We're getting really close to when we need to move Dad. And I'm the middleman. So you're only going to see me for my podcasts and for the Friday night. I will be here every Friday night for as many Friday nights as I can for Stitch and Crime so we can do our crime talking. Okay. Hey, crazy poppy lady. Girl, I saw your numbers. Oh my gosh. I follow her on Instagram, y'all. Her numbers are outstanding for those poppies that she makes. Girl, my hands down to you. It's amazing how many you have made. Oh, thank you for the hearts, y'all. Hey, Darcia. So I will be here Friday nights for the Stitch and Crime, and then I will be doing my podcast. Now the podcast is going to be all the good old yarny stuff, right? Like Pam says, a good old yarny talk. That's going to be on at least every other week, maybe once a week. If I have enough to show you, I might come once a week. And right now, yes, sweet Melissa passed away. Sweet Melissa Makes passed away. She had a channel. She had a channel for a very long time, but she had a lot of health problems. And I got to visit with her for a little while on Zoom. I actually went into Sharon's Zoom for a few times and got to talk to the Zoom ladies over there. I didn't stay, but I did go in and out. I just had, you know, stuff going on at the time then too. But yes, she was very, very sweet. She had a lot of health problems. She fought the hard fight for a very, very long number of years. Yep, very sweet. Hands down, your arms, my hands falling off. What? Oh, thank you. But I'm not going away completely, but I have to cut it back. I have to get myself in order and I have to be able to put myself out, like where I need to dole myself out where I need to. A lot of times when I'm at home during the week, I am making phone calls and I'm coordinating things for everything to get Dad's stuff situated and get him here. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll be moving him. And there's no way I'll be able to do anything while we're moving him. I'm quite certain of that. Um, so, yeah. And there is another project I am working on. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm doing that because I'm going to be doing, like I'm cutting back because I'm going to be doing that project, because that's not it at all. I've had this project in the works for over a year, possibly a year. And it's finally getting to where it's going to come to fruition, and then I will be able to split everything up. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is to pace myself. Oh, you need to take a break, girl. I don't know what you're trying to get to, what your numbers you're trying to get to, but woo, that's a lot. So that's exactly it. I'm trying to just sort of pace myself out. I don't want to give this channel up. I want to still be here, but that's what I'm going to have to do in order to do it. So, and I know everybody loves Sipping Sunday. Look, we have 42 people here. You guys are amazing, and I'm so glad you're here. I just hope all of you that are watching today will watch the podcast, and that you will leave all your comments and chat me up in the comments on all of there. I am giving away Donna's. It's the other club that I got. It is unopened, and I will send it to the next person. Um, and it will be the comments from this month, the month of October, the comments from the bottom of all of the videos this month in October. I'm going to pick somebody from the comments, and that will be a winner for that. Okay, so that's going to be going on. And that is because this month is my podiversary. 5 years. 5 years this year. Right. That's it. Because I don't want to stop. I know, 5 years. Can you guys believe it? It's amazing. Yeah. And I have had some absolute wonderful people that come onto my channel over the years. I have been so blessed, from Judy Ron to Bag O'Day to Gary from Urban Yarn, um, even the collaboration with Daniel, all of that. We had such a good time doing the bot along. I had uh, Nana and I had Cheryl. I had Donna and Amber on. I had, oh gosh, I was trying to remember all of them that have been on the channel. Um, I've had so many people on my channel, and I'm just so very, very thankful. Yes, the comments below. Yes, not the live comments. Yeah. So let me show you one thing that now the top, if you're wondering about the top, this is the one that I made. This is my little Barbie top that I made. And it's basically just two squares put together at the top and at the bottom. And that's all it is. It's just a mesh top that I put together. I don't have y'all are OGs. Is Shad here? Did he come in? Y'all are OGs. Are you kidding? Y'all were in here before it was the She Shed. It was the beauty shop. I love my OGs. There's a lot of them. Lori's been around almost that long too. She's been around a long time. So many of you have. And here's what I'm trying to finish at the moment. Some of you have seen this. I don't think I have shown this here in front of the camera. Put that up for a second. Here's how far I've gotten. This is for the young man who sold us Dad's house. His name is Chris. He is at Trinity Homes in Abilene, and he is a phenomenal young man that they're having a baby in January. and I really wanted to make something, and I think I'm getting close to being done with it with that already. I have a couple other little things I want to make. This is what's left of the white. Aren't the colors so pretty together? I know it. And then I'm using this one, which is called linen, and this one I think is called Dusty Rose. Now these two right here are Must Be Merino. They are Yarn Bees Must Be Merino. And this is some of the stuff that Chelsea brought me when she got me some stuff from the dye lot sale. Good night, Frozen. Thank you for being here. And then the pink is this really soft, delicious, silky stuff here. It's a beautiful, beautiful pink. And it's number 25. No, it's number 13. Yeah, it's number 13 is the color. And I don't have a color name for it, but it's made by Euro Yarns. It's put out by Euro Yarns, is the main company. And I noticed that Gary over at Urban Yarn talked about some Euro Yarns today, and it was the Queensland. So I think they have several that they do. But this is Araucania Alumco, and it's a hand-painted cotton and viscose. You guys, this stuff is just amazing to work with. And I got this in a mystery box from Crystal over at Bag O'Day. It was part of the mystery box. And the white one is Snuggly Wuggly from Loops and Threads. Snuggly Wuggly. Soft cream. I like that dazzling too. And Pool is one of my favorite colors. Well, let me show you where the color inspiration came from. He actually sent me a picture from the baby's room. And I used that as inspiration to pick the colors. So here is the inspiration photo. They're doing that boho. It's like a country boho kind of thing. I think I got pretty close. I think that's pretty close. Okay, crazy poppy lady. I know it's late there. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Replotted your house plants. Oh my. You got in one of those. You got into one of those tizzies. I haven't tried the pinhole cast on yet. I have not tried that yet. So that one starts at the top and you work down then. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. That's okay, Bree. So that's the current project that I'm working on. I have a whole lot of other stuff, like I said, that I'm going to show y'all. This is probably going to be a short one today, but I really wanted to come and say hi. I've been fighting a cold. I went to the doctor and found out there was no infection or anything. It's just a cold. And I've been putting off going to um, the dentist, and I'm finally going to get to go Monday. And I'm just going to go regardless, cold or no cold. I'm going to just go because it's been a while and I need to get that done. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Gloria. And I turned in the heart monitor last week, so I'm waiting on the results for that. Whenever the heart monitor results get back in, hopefully I will hear back from the ENT doctor about when they'll schedule for the draining of the sinuses. And I'll be really glad to have that done. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm okay. Except here's the other deal. When I really knew when things were starting to affect me because my colitis is back. It has been in remission, for a long time, but it's back, which means the stress is getting to me. And that's why I say I need to get my head straight. It's cool enough now. I did go out today. I forced myself to go and walked down to the well house and back up. And it was just a short little walk, but I got out and I moved around. And I just need to do that. And I got to get that going. I need to be moving, is the thing. Oh, it's fall break. Ah. Oh. Yep, it does do that. It sure does. I know. When I get that nasal stuff all done, I think it's going to be it may even be life-changing. It may be. But I do. I think I'm letting the stress kind of get to me, so I need to that's what I mean when I say I need to get my head straight and not let this stress get to me and get myself straightened back out again. Chamomile, yes, I've been doing my herbal teas again, Christy. Thank you. Um, yep, I know. And that's another thing. So it's like, okay, I want to get up and go for a walk, but I got to wait because I'm not sure I'm done yet. So then it's like, you know, and then it was getting hot. By the time I was ready to go, it was getting hot, and I didn't want to go. I was finding all kinds of excuses not to go. For one thing, we were like sitting on the face of the earth, the sun, for like 2 months straight. It was just so hot, and I was just wasn't happening. Just wasn't going to happen. So now that it's cooling off, I'm going to get out there, and then hopefully I can get myself to where as we go through winter and then when it starts to warm up again, I can climatize. I can climatize myself so that I can, you know, get back into it and stay with it through the summer. Yep. And that's exactly it. I am listening, and it's telling me, so we got stuff going on. Nothing serious, you guys. Please, there are so many of you out there who have so many more things worse. I mean, and by the way, I also wanted to wear this shirt today because this is October. This is Cancer Awareness Month. And for those of you, I know lots of you in my chat right now are survivors or are currently fighting cancer. So for everybody out there who is a survivor, who is fighting, I'm sending all the good vibes I can. And I yeah, it's it's such a huge thing. Uh, Although I was reading somewhere, a lot of people say that cancer is the number one killer of women, but I will tell you it is not actually the number one killer. It's domestic violence. So I see you either way, and I'm sending out my hugs and my vibes to all of you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Sandy. Are you getting to wear your hat? Are you getting to wear your hat, I hope? Oh, the outhouses are not fun when you have this. Going anywhere is not fun. Yes, the pink hearts. Yeah, the pink hearts. Pink or purple. Pink or purple I want to say that this month, I can't remember what day is the Domestic Violence Awareness Day. I used to know what it was. I hen pick. It takes me forever. It's the first Monday in October. So that's tomorrow. So this month is both a cancer and domestic violence. So let's don't forget that, you guys, please. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions or anything else you wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, tomorrow is purple day. Everybody wear purple tomorrow. Yes. And I do want to say, I don't know, I know Chelsea's here. I don't know if she's got me on TV or anything, but I want to say happy birthday to my son-in-law, Orlando. Happy birthday. It was yesterday, I believe. Okay, so book club. Here's kind of what I think we will do. I'm going to have to incorporate that into our Friday night, okay, Bree? At least for a while. I'm just going to incorporate it into Friday night. So if I get a chance this next week before Friday night Stitch and Crime, then I will try to pick a winner, and then we can talk about the next book. So, and if any of you were still wanting to make a sweater, we were talking about making a sweater together. We're still going to do that. We're just going to do it on Friday night. Okay? So I will come on and I will tell y'all what your supplies you need to do and all of that good stuff. And of course, you can always replay to watch how to do it too. So yes, anyone who still has anything they want to post for the Dead by Sunset, get those in this week, like by the end of the day, Thursday. And that way I can count you on the wheel for an extra entry. Serbs is tired because he's been getting to go with Mr. Fiber in the with the so Duke is doing better. For those of you that know, Duke was having a hard time. He's still stiff. I'm still going to get him looked at to get him some anti-inflammatories of his own, because I can't continue to give him Cerberus or Cerberus won't have any. You getting up, Bubby? All right. need to move around. And so I'm still going to do that. However, he's doing better. And he's going slower when Mr. Fiber takes him out and they drive around the field. They're going slower. And so now Serbs can go because they used to go too fast for Serbs. With his hip issues that he has, he couldn't go that fast. So now with Duke having hip issues, now they can go a little bit slower, and now Serbs is getting to go. And he's a little worn out now. He's a little tired after running after the truck. How much yarn do we need? She says. So I want to give you some idea on that. 1 second, please. If you are going to make so you need a bulky yarn and size 13 needles, and I use a 24-inch cord when I do it. You're going to need at least like I'm using Bernat Softy Chunky. Okay. Is it a 5 or a 6? It's a 6. I misspoke. We're using a size 6. This is Bernat Softy Chunky is what I'm using. So anything that is the same as a size 6, okay? And they have how many yards? It has, yeah, it's typically it's 108 or 109 yards, okay? And I would say you need probably for the largest size, you probably need 8. Probably need 8 of them for the largest size. I'm going to be doing, let's see, and it's an oversized sweater, okay? So for the small, you need 500 yards basically of a number 6, okay? For a medium, you need like 700 yards of a number 6. And for or 600, so it's 500, 600, and 7 to 800. How does that sound? So somewhere between there. But it's an oversized thing, okay? Not a full sleeve. It's a 3/4 sleeve and pockets. And size 13 knitting needles and a 24-inch circular cord. But I would choose something that if you think, okay, I'm going to get 8 of these, but I would choose something that might be easy for you to add to should you need more. So it just kind of depends on your gauge. So if your gauge is a little bit tighter, you might use a little more yarn or a little less yarn depending on your gauge. You know what I'm saying? So choose something that you can add a hank to if you need it, is what I would say. But we're going to do that on Friday nights coming up. Oh, this will be really an easy one to learn because it's just garter stitch. There's no stockinette with this one. This isn't, I don't think there's any stockinette. But it's real, it's if there is, it's like There's like a ribbing. So you have to do like purl, knit, but most of it's just straight knitting in garter stitch. And it's a cardigan. Yep, it's a cardigan. You can put buttons on it. You don't have to put buttons on it. We won't be going back. You will not be going back and having to pick up anything. It's all done right on it, but you do have to assemble it a little bit. So it is done in pieces and it'll be assembled, but you don't have to come back and pick up and knit anything to the edge of it, which is a little bit harder to do if you've never done it before. So that's coming up. What else? So on Dad's house, they had a problem with the city, with the water, with the meter, and they're working on that. And I don't think they got it finished. They had to do y'all know what a dig test is? They call it an 811. They have to go in and everybody has to mark where all of their lines are, like the electric, everything has to be marked so that anytime someone has to come in and dig. Oh, I know. They do look Hawaiian colors, don't they? If it's teal, it's teal. A 9 bulky or a 6 bulky? Okay, I don't understand. You have 9 bulky number 7s. Oh, exactly. Because actually, my favorite color, I love teal. My favorite color is cerulean, which is more on the blue side of teal. Anything from a cerulean blue all the way to a turquoise. Let me get back to you, Annie. Because what does it say on the package? You need to do probably the needle size on the package, and on a not on a bulky 7, I am thinking that that's going to be like a 15 normally. So it's not really going up or down on the needle. It's going to be the amount of stitches that you need in order to get you to the size you want. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's just going to be a bigger fabric. Okay, it's a bigger fabric. So it will take less stitches to do what we're doing with the other. Never quite sure if I'm making that clear. It says 19 millimeter. Because I'm using a 13 with a 6. I would think you could use a 15 or a 17. I would think you could use not 15, a 17. That's probably what I would use. I think I would use a 17 millimeter. Or is that like a no? I have to look at my needles. We go from we go from 13 to 15 to 17. So a 17 would be a 12. Now the Burnett, they're going up a size on this because the the Burnett is a 11 and the pattern calls for a 13. Maybe you might need a 19. Okay, so a 19 millimeter would be a 15. Yeah, I think you might have to do a gauge swatch for that, Annie. I got this is my needle checker thing from Edie at Woolly Works in Colorado Springs. She's actually in the Black Forest. I got that when I was up there. It's hook and needle. Always handy to have one of these. Yeah, see, I don't, yeah, some of them don't. Some of those sets you have to buy. Usually you wind up buying them as a fixed instead of an interchangeable. Most of the interchangeables do not go up that high. Uh, and you wind up buying a fixed needle, meaning you don't unscrew them and put another one on, not like the interchangeables. But I do know you're going to need at least 500 yards. At least 500 yards. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Okay, y'all. Getting tired. I'm going to go. I know it's not been a full hour, but I just wanted to come on and let y'all know I'm still alive. I'm still okay. Still hanging on. I know that I had promised to be doing a lot more giveaways and all of that kind of stuff, but you guys, I'm now having to pay out of pocket for all of this health care, and I'm paying out of pocket for all of the medications that I'm now taking every month, and visits and all of those things, and I just cannot keep putting money out. It's just really, really hard. I have the stuff here. I wouldn't have to buy anything if I wanted to do for a giveaway, but the shipping is just outrageous. It's outrageous. So I'm going to have to come down on that also. So thank you. Thank you. So I will be seeing you guys. Be watching for the podcast. I'm getting it. It's a long one. So I'm going to try to put in timestamps for you guys. That way, if you're like, okay, I cannot watch this all at once, I can't sit still that long, or I started watching it and now I don't remember where I was. So I'm going to try to be putting in all the timestamps in it so that you guys can split it up and watch it in pieces if you want to. And I'll be throwing up a short every now and then to kind of let y'all know what's going on that way. And I will put up some community posts when I can to get you guys to let you know. I will try to update things in my Facebook group and our chat group also. So there's all of those things. I'm not going away. So you guys, I will see you Next week will be on Tuesdays. I'm going to try to do the podcasts on Tuesdays. That's the plan. Okay. It's fluid right now, but that's the plan. Podcast Tuesday, Crime Friday. Okay. I love y'all. Y'all take care. I appreciate you very, very much. Okay. Have fun today, and I'll see you later.